Hello, I'm Larry Satchwell, and this is what happened last week in my life, February 16th through the 22nd. The rabbit's back. Obviously a domestic rabbit. I can't believe it's lived this long. That fox was there last week. I haven't seen the fox lately, but there it is on the 16th. And shortly after that, a nice little buck comes by. It's a popular place at the trail cam. That morning, I had, of course, a Dutch baby. This is the original recipe with apple butter and a nice cup of coffee. This one really rose nicely. Very fine texture. On the way out to do chores, Mildred and Goldie greeted me. Later on that day, looks like this bird is thinking about making a nest. I think it's a chickadee. The daffodils are blooming, quite a few at different places in the property. And that morning, I realized I hit 10,002 subscribers. That evening, Goldie and Mildred went to bed. Had a raccoon visit that night. Had a new deer block out. I realized I needed one. On the way to do chores that morning, it's been a cold week. Kaya was rolling in her blanket. And we had these beautiful bluebirds. There's more and more of them every day. Miko went off to get spayed that morning. And I did some woodworking. I'm making some of these wall sconces, I guess you would call them, to put flowers in, dried flowers. I continue to work out every morning. A variety of things, lifting weights, rowing, riding the bike. This is where the other deer block used to be. It looks like a blue jay picking up the last few pieces of corn. And more flowers. Hopefully we'll have a large bloom here in the next week or so. Miko just laid around and recovered most of the next day, but he did get up and play a little bit. He doesn't play nearly as much as he used to. Spends a lot more time sleeping these days and aggravating the other cats. The 19th was very, very cold. We canceled the track meet, as a matter of fact. Rained that morning, and just a nasty day. I continued to do some woodworking. And I got this from the YouTube people. It was in my mailbox. Not a lot happening on Thursday either. Watched the birds quite a bit. And I went up to get myself fingerprinted. They realized I had to have that for my coaching. And so I went to the county office. On the 21st, I was actually quite busy, but didn't record anything. I spent a lot of time in the truck. I had lunch with some retired friends, and then we had a track meet that night. On Saturday here, it started off in the morning with Abby, lunging Nugget and riding him a bit. It's been a long time, and he's really out of shape, so she didn't do a lot with him. But his foot is finally recovering well, and she thinks he just needs to have some more exercise because he hasn't really had any exercise all winter. And that afternoon, we went to Ethan's ball game. He had a doubleheader, and while I was at the ball game, I got this beautiful picture. It looks like Julia went shopping. Ethan had a good outing. He walked a couple of times. He scored a few runs, and he ran in the first game, was a pinch runner. Had a good eye here, walked a few times, and on the last up to bat, got bopped in the head. He took a base. And I decided this week to grow my mustache back, so I'll be ready for the Highland Games. They're coming up in a few months. That's it. That's all. Thanks for watching.